Hallo, wir sind heute wieder auf der Bespoked Messe in Dresden am Flughafengelände und schauen uns an, was es wieder für coole neue Sachen so aus der Custom-Szene gibt. Viel Spaß dabei. Okay.
Welcome
Hello.
to FESCA. We have here a few things. So we have here the bike, which is full of the sensors. So there is a 68 string gauges on it. We have also the optical cable, which are leading in the structure of the material. With this bike, we can measure the deformation on those spots, like you can see it here, or some kind of like a vibration. As you can see it here, which goes into the bike, and with that we can create a mathematical model of the frame, which give us the data which we need to transfer from this raw carbon fiber to a final bike. Before, we need to produce tubes. So this is filament welding tubes. Apart the mass production, we are using the robots, so almost like 85% of our product is made by the robots. So everywhere where we can protect the health of our employees, we use the robots. Everywhere where the robots are more precise than the human hands, we use the human hands. And for the application where human hands are still better, we are we still using the human hands. My colleague Lenka here is making the lamination, so she are fixing the tubes on the spot. Each connection is around the 15 layers, and they are mainly made from the carbon stripes like that. This is basically same wire as we use for the tubes, and we are also using the same resin. So with that we can create a custom frame.
Mm-hmm. And you can also produce custom angles and lengths, or?
Yes, of course. We can produce, it's visible here, so with this jig, so we can set up any possible size and any angle what the clients or riders need. We can definitely go even deeper, so if someone needs special tubes, as you can see it here, we did, for example, the bike for a guy who was 170 kilos heavy, and actually it was a quite sport guy because he was some kind of fighter, so definitely he needs a stiffer and more robust bike than I need, so we can influence even the tubes, so it could be really fully custom made.
Okay, thank you.
3D printed, we're hex components. The idea behind what we do is we do limited edition parts, the accessories for your bikes that might be overlooked. So things like top caps, bar ends. These here are all stainless steel, but then we move into the titanium here. Everything's limited edition, so we run limited edition 50 of each design in titanium. The C-post collars are 1 of 10. I hand finish those like jewelry. We also do things like head badges for those people doing things like rebuilding bikes, retro builds and whatnot. One of the big projects we're working on is doing a set of brake levers. These are in production, so everybody will have to wait a little while for those. Mm-hmm. But then moving on to stainless steel, and then we also do a bit of jewelry, but the idea behind it was to give those who maybe couldn't afford a full custom bike the ability to put a little bit something custom on their bike. Give it that little extra special touch.
Okay.
Kein Aufkleber in der Art.
Hi there, so this is Nicola from Purple Dog Custom. I make custom electronics for bikes, and what I'm going to show you today is the portfolio of products I'm making. The project that I really want to feature is what it was here last year. It's called the Companion. It's a dynamo light with an integrated battery and a USB charger. As you see it right now, it's charging my Kindle. It has 3 different modes. It's the first dynamo light in the world that can be dimmed. So here we go. and you can run it off of battery. Right now you're running the LEDs from the battery, and now you're running it off of dynamo. Another product which is similar to this one, which will be coming in December. Same concept, but it also has a high beam, so you can see it has a cutoff beam, but you can add an extra beam on the top. It's also dimmable. Unlike this one, you can combine the battery and the dynamo in one. Here you choose one or the other. So you can get about 12 watts of total power. So you can charge like really big consumers. Again, you have a USB-C. And that's how it all started. That's the initial prototype. You can see the difference. There's lots of versions in there. And I make some just lights. So this is similar to what you would find from Schmidt and Busch & Müller, like the Edlux one. It has a cutoff beam, a bit wider than normal, and it's switched like this with a magnetic ring. And it has a rear light connection. I also make the rear lights. They are designed for like randonneur bikes, so you integrate them in the bike. This is another light which I won't be able to show you everything, but it runs like this, and then when you flip the ring, it gives you a high beam. So obviously you need to be going 15 kilometers an hour, now we are not. But it lights up blue, telling you that you have the high beam activated, and when you're going fast enough, it switches on. So that's why I have just pictures. I mean, I make a whole bunch of rear lights. Another product which has been quite popular is the Shimano Di2 charger. So this goes inside your handlebar, and when you switch it on, it charges the battery of the Di2 system. Basically, you have your derailleurs, your shifters, everything else connected here, and this is just part of the system. And it's either dynamo, like when it's like shifted like this, or a regular USB-C. So you don't need a special Shimano charger because it requires a special cable. It's also like this big. And you can find USB-C pretty much everywhere. So if you're stuck in a multi-day event, you can always charge your system because it works very nice, but it has a battery. So this is the portfolio of products that I'm showing you now. The companion is available for sale on my website, so custompurple.com/shop. You can scan that, and this won't be available in December, and these lights, they should be available soon in the next couple of months.
Hi, so this is Parsec Objects. We make custom cages and dry bags. We work with artists to bring a little excitement to bike packing. And then if you have designs, we can also do them as well. In addition to looking great, they also have a great feature that we can integrate the volet strap. So it anchors into the cage on one side and then has the hook built in on the other. Lets you use half the length of volet strap. Also makes it easier to use one-handed. And then the bags are 7 liters, fully waterproof, seam taped, with a whole bunch of different artists. And then this one's a special one we did with just all the fanciest materials we could think of: challenge sailcloth, Dyneema webbing from Metolius, fidlock buckles, all the fun stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks.
But only in XL size. We need to design or someone to design
No.
Hi, well, this is the Siduro prototype gravel bike, and the unique thing we're doing here is doing a continuous fiber connection and taking pre-made. If I just take this one, this will be the pre-made tubes that we've produced already by filament winding, and then we take a continuous fiber around these. And then once we have enough fibers on the loop, we will then wrap that with another fiber to really squeeze it together. And that puts these loop fibers in really high tension. And that creates a really, really strong connection. It also means we can then do the same for the top tube, remove the tooling, and then slot it in place just simply with some adhesive process. So it removes any requirement for hand laminated joints, and it can be quite, let's say, easier assembly to do than laminated.
Hello.
Hello, yeah. Very nice bicycles. Can you tell us something about your process?
Well, I'm a frame builder based in Madrid, in Spain, and I build steel and titanium frames. Here you can see the all-road model, the gravel model, and a disc jumper. The all-road and the gravel model has the 3D printed integrated system in the headset, and UDH dropouts, integrated seat cluster. So the finish you see is very seamless and fine. And you can see anodizing, finishing colors on top of this all-road. This bike has clearance for up to 42 millimeter tires, and the gravel bike has 50 millimeters. UD8, newest Ram Explorer, 13 speeds. In the dirt jumper, you can see the splatter anodizing finish, which takes a lot of time to achieve.
How is it done?
Well, basically, you have to put a lot of layers of paint for masking between each anodizing color, and then remove it. It's a long process, very artistic and random. I don't know what else.
Thank you.
I do. All my bikes are custom sized for the customers.
Okay.
So every project is unique and custom.
Tag, wir sind Fernweh-Bikes und wir kommen aus München, aus Bayern, und wir haben hier uns spezialisiert auf 3D-Titan Druck. Wie man auch an den Fahrrädern sieht, es ist sehr auf Endurance-Bereich ausgerichtert. In dem Fall sind wir mit breiten Reifen unterwegs, dass wir den Gravel-Bereich auch ablichten können. Mit dieser tollen großen Übersetzung mit der elektronischen Schaltung von SRAM bilden wir auch hier einen guten Markt ab. Mit den neuen Griffen von Red, die absolut genial gefertigt sind, hat auch wirklich jede Person gute Griffkraft auf diesem Fahrrad, und es fährt sich wirklich auch auf Langstrecke 1A, und wir haben, können es, ohne selbst auf die Schulter zu klopfen, haben wir da ein ganz gutes Produkt der Markt gespielt.
Für die Luna wäre das ein Fahrrad. So weiß-rosa.
Ja, bitte. Ja, bitte.
Ich hatte das schon mal in der Werkstatt gesehen, aber irgendwann da mit den Dingern.
Dann auch mit den hellen Reifen.
From Aluhil. We are a Polish manufacturer. We focus mainly on chainrings. That was our first product, but we also do other jewelry for your bike, like seat post clamps, some jockey wheels, and this is our newest product. It's an aluminum crankset. Now only for mountain bikes, but we will also do something for the road bikes and gravel bikes in the future. It's all made from one block of aluminum. It's all CNC machined, and we do everything in-house. So very cool design. It also comes in very different sizes. The shortest one is 145 millimeters, so very short, and it goes all the way up to 172.5. We do chainrings for every month, single speed, 2-speed chainrings, very wide range from the small.
Ich habe einen Lang quasi von Gramm, ja. Aber für so die Custom Carbon Räder. Ja. Aber ich bin großer Fan von den. Aber das Problem ist, wir haben der Fan sehr gut, aber hättet sie mal mehr entwickelt.
Hallo, mein Name ist Tailfin Aerobag. Wir machen textile Fahrradspeichen. Diese textile Fahrradspeichen sind sehr, sehr leicht und auch sehr stabil, hohe Zugfestigkeit. Und dann kriegen wir Laufradsätze hin, ab 985 Gramm, mit 36 mm Felgenhöhe. Für alle Racer was dabei.
Ciao a tutti, vi voglio parlare del nostro prodotto di punta che è il coso. Il coso è uno strumento, una struttura portaborse da manubrio molto interessante, perché siamo partiti a studiare questo supporto pensando a dove era la posizione migliore per una borsa, e la posizione migliore è più vicina possibile al tubo di sterzo, questa parte qua dietro. Il problema che abbiamo affrontato era che le biciclette da mountain bike hanno un attacco manubrio molto corto, come questo, mentre le biciclette da strada o gravel hanno un attacco manubrio più lungo. Quindi c'era il problema di capire quale fosse il modo migliore per avvicinare la borsa. La soluzione è stato questo piccolo clamp, questo qui sotto, che è, vi faccio vedere, che può essere montato in posizione arretrata per arretrare il peso della borsa, oppure girarlo di 180 gradi per portare in avanti e alzare la borsa, quindi essere adatto a un manubrio da mountain bike. Il coso è un materiale plastico, lo vediamo in questa confezione dove dentro c'è tutto, c'è la staffa portaborse, il porta clamp, che è il clamp porta barra, porta strumenti, oppure se una persona non ha bisogno di caricare strumenti e luci può montare i clamp singoli come questi.
Moin, wir sind Cyclepunks, wie man sieht. Wir sind eigentlich dafür bekannt, immer so Punk angehauchtes Fahrradmerchandise zu machen. Und seit 2 Jahren bin ich dabei, dieses Fahrradrahmenset zu entwickeln. Das ist ein Bahnradrahmenset aus Titan. Das heißt das Cyclepunks T-Track. Das basiert ein bisschen von der Geometrie auf einem 92er Cannondale C-Track. Es ist eine Low-Pro-Geometrie, aber mit modernen 1,8 Zoll Headset. Titan-Headset ist da drin. Das gibt es mit also als einzelnes Rahmenset, aber auch als Rahmenset mit Carbongabel. Inklusive ist dann ein Titan-Headset. Und es gibt es auch noch als Rahmenset mit Titangabel. Das sind die 2 Optionen. Pre-Order ist Ende Oktober. Da machen wir Pre-Order, weil wir brauchen natürlich Down Payment, weil wir das sonst nicht finanzieren können, diese Produktion. Es gibt diesen Rahmen als reines Bahnradset, ohne die Möglichkeit, eine Hinterradbremse anzuschließen. Oder, wir drehen das mal eben um, wenn man das als Single Speed oder mit 2 Bremsen fahren möchte, gibt es die Option, ein interne Cable Routing zu haben, nach hier unten. Und hier, seht ihr, hat man eine Direct Mount Bremsaufnahme. Dann kann man da die Bremse positionieren, damit der Look des Bikes maximal clean ist, auch wenn man das mit 2 Bremsen fährt. Ja, aber ich fahre es ohne Bremsen, weil das ist so schön konform im deutschen Straßenverkehr.
So gehört sich das.
Yeah, I'm the builder. Ah, nice. Really like the road bike. Thank you. Thank you. That road bike was the challenge. Especially before. Yeah. This is where now I have to road tech brakes. These are the captains. Ever. Yeah. That made difficult to set up lines.
Eine versenkbare Stütze, springt er irgendwie drauf.
units.
Hier auf der Messe Pass.
Hi, I'm James from Tailfin and we're here at Bespoked, and we do have a couple of new products that we're showing that we will be launching probably around March time in 2025. And the first one I have here is a new rear bag. So this is what we're going to call the Aeropack Cargo. So what we've tried to do is to simplify our normal existing bag and make it into more of a pack that's good for people that like to ride fast, but also still need to have full capacity. So what we've done here is we've included two very large mesh pockets so you can stuff with jacket, food, water, whatever you want to do on here. But we've also then reduced the attachment or the closure system to just one clip that runs over the center. You still have 18 liters of capacity, so it's still the top-down opening, but we have carbon fiber in the top section here and on the sides to retain structure. And then when it's closed, it's really simple to do. This comes over, locks in place, and away you go. So everything is replaceable as per usual. And the other nice thing that we're doing for the new packs is it uses the same fittings as our standard system, which means that if you already have our standard like Aeropack, you can eventually just buy a different bag and fit it to your standard system.
Created direct.